Welcome back, football fans. If you enjoy matches being read before they are played, if you like understanding how games unfold minute by minute rather than just chasing headlines, then you are exactly where you belong. Today's fixtures bring together balance, pressure, discipline, and unpredictability. Some of these games are shaped by attacking intent, others by defensive patience, and a few by pure momentum swings. These are not matches decided by reputation alone. They are decided by rhythm, spacing, decision-making, and how teams respond when the game does not go exactly as planned. Every scoreline you are about to hear is based on how the match is expected to breathe from the opening whistle to the final moments. Nothing rushed, nothing forced, just football logic applied over 90 minutes. Stay with me until the end, because each match adds another piece to the bigger picture. Let's get into it. Brighton vs Bournemouth. Correct score prediction, 2-1. Market pick, both teams to score, yes. This fixture promises intensity from the very beginning. Both sides approach the game with proactive mindsets, preferring movement and attacking intent over passive defending. That alone sets the tone for a match that is unlikely to stay quiet for long. From the opening stages, the home side is expected to push the tempo, using width and quick circulation to stretch defensive lines. The objective is not just to keep the ball, but to move it with purpose, forcing the opposition to constantly adjust their shape. However, the away side is well equipped to respond. They are comfortable playing through pressure and exploiting space left behind when the game opens up. That balance is exactly why the both teams to score market fits this match so well. The predicted 2-1 scoreline reflects a competitive contest rather than dominance. Chances are expected at both ends, with momentum swinging multiple times across the match. This is not a game where one team completely shuts the other down. Defensively, both sides may show moments of vulnerability, particularly in transition. When attacking numbers increase, recovery becomes more challenging, and that is where goals tend to come from. The deciding factor is likely to be composure in key moments. When the match reaches its decisive phase, the side with slightly better structure and patience should find the winning goal. This is a match defined by movement, energy, and constant pressure. Lazio vs Como. Correct score prediction, 1-0. Market pick, Lazio win or draw. This fixture carries a very different rhythm. Here, control and patience are expected to outweigh intensity and speed. One side approaches the game with clear structure and balance, while the other focuses on limiting space and staying compact. From early phases, the home side is likely to dominate possession without forcing the issue. The emphasis will be on maintaining shape, circulating the ball, and waiting for the right opening rather than chasing early breakthroughs. The predicted 1-0 scoreline reflects a match with limited clear chances. Defensive organization plays a major role here, with both teams prioritizing discipline over risk. The clean sheet expectation is rooted in control rather than aggression. By denying space between lines and reducing transitions, the home side limits opportunities before they develop into threats. This match may feel tight for long periods, but that tension favors the more composed side. As the game progresses, concentration becomes harder to maintain, and that is often when small gaps appear. The win or draw option aligns perfectly with this kind of fixture. Even if the match remains close deep into the second half, the home side structure and game management should be enough to avoid defeat. This is a match decided by one moment rather than constant pressure. Cremonese vs Verona. Correct score prediction, 0-1. Market pick, Verona win or draw. This fixture is built on caution and calculation. One side is expected to prioritize defensive solidity, while the other looks to control the game without exposing themselves unnecessarily. From the opening whistle, the pace is likely to be measured. Possession will be contested, but neither team is expected to commit heavily forward early on. The priority is to avoid mistakes rather than force the issue. The predicted 0-1 scoreline reflects a low-scoring contest where margins are extremely fine. Chances are likely to be limited, and when they do arrive, they must be taken efficiently. Defensively, this match favors compact shapes and disciplined positioning. Breaking lines will not be easy, and build-up play may often slow as teams recycle possession. The single goal is expected to come from a moment of precision rather than sustained dominance. A lapse in concentration, a poorly defended sequence, or a well-timed movement can be enough to separate the sides. The win or draw market suits the expected flow perfectly. Even if pressure increases late on, the away side's structure should be enough to secure at least a point. This is a match where patience and discipline outweigh ambition. Elche vs Sevilla. Correct score prediction, 2-2. Market pick, both teams to score, yes. This is one of the most unpredictable fixtures on the list. Both sides enter with attacking intent, but also with defensive vulnerabilities that can be exposed under pressure. From the opening stages, the match is expected to feel open. Transitions will be quick, and both teams are likely to commit numbers forward, creating space behind defensive lines. The predicted 2-2 scoreline reflects a game full of momentum swings. Periods of dominance are likely to alternate, with neither side able to fully impose control for long stretches. That both teams to score market fits naturally here. Chances are expected at both ends, and defensive consistency may be difficult to maintain as the tempo increases. This match is likely to be shaped by responses. When one team scores, the other is expected to react quickly, pushing the pace and increasing attacking numbers. That cycle often leads to an end-to-end contest. Defensively, recovery becomes a challenge when energy levels drop. As the match progresses, spaces open up, and decision-making becomes more difficult. A draw feels like a fair reflection of how this game is expected to unfold. Neither side does enough to fully pull away, but both do enough to leave their mark. This is football played at high tempo with little margin for error. Besiktas vs Kayserispor. Correct score prediction, 2-1. Market pick, Besiktas win. This fixture is driven by home intensity and expectation. One side steps onto the pitch with the responsibility to control the match, while the other looks to disrupt rhythm and capitalize on mistakes. From the opening minutes, the home side is expected to press with intent, using energy and crowd momentum to establish authority. The aim is to dictate tempo early and force the opposition into reactive positions. The predicted 2-1 scoreline reflects dominance with resistance. While the home side is likely to control large phases of the game, the away side is capable of responding, especially when given space to counter. Defensively, this match may not be flawless. Conceding once fits the narrative of a competitive fixture where intensity creates openings at both ends. However, sustained pressure and territorial advantage favor the home side. As the game progresses, fatigue and constant defending begin to take their toll on the opposition. The winning goal is expected to arrive during a period of dominance rather than chaos. When attacks come in waves, resistance eventually breaks. This is a match decided by persistence and belief. Final thoughts. Every fixture today tells a different story. Some matches are about control and patience. Others are about intensity and momentum. Some are shaped by discipline, others by chaos. Correct score predictions are not guesses. They are reflections of how games flow, how pressure builds, and how teams react when plans are tested. Football rewards understanding as much as ambition. If you stayed with me through all these matches, you are not just watching football, you are reading it. Shout out to the fans. A huge shout out to everyone supporting the channel. Your views, comments, debates, and loyalty are what keep this platform growing. Whether you agree with every pick or come here to challenge ideas, your support means everything. If you enjoy football content that respects the intelligence of fans and looks beyond surface-level opinions, make sure you stay connected. More predictions, more deep match reads, and more big fixtures are always on the way. Until next time, stay sharp, stay passionate, and keep loving the game.